A teacher's job is a rigorous one. One must be prepared to do battle 24 hours a day, and sometimes longer.
It was 30 years ago I accepted the post of professor at St. Benedict's School for Boys. Like young emperors, they were born to power and privilege.
He's the son of Hiram Bell, the senior senator from West Virginia.
But if they were to become the leaders of tomorrow,
great ambition and conquest without contribution is without significance.
I would have to inspire them.
What will your contribution be?
To greatness.
It is not living that is important, but living rightly.
And though my beliefs would be challenged...
Senator, it's my job to mold your son's character.
You, sir, will not mold my son.
I was willing to try anything...
Hey, come on, show us how it's done, old school.
...to reach them.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hunter.
But in the spring of one extraordinary year...
Do you know why you're here? You have violated the code, and you have compromised the reputation of this academy.
The course of my life was changed forever.
Why, Cedric?
Why not?
Let it go. What? Ignore it. You leave me no choice but to tender my resignation.
I would ask you not to. You are a teacher, and the finest one we've ever had.
From Universal Pictures and Beacon Pictures, a story about the paths we take.
Right or wrong, all you did was inspire him.
Yes, but at what cost?
The lessons we learn.
All of us are forced to look at ourselves in the mirror and see who we really are.
And the lives we change along the way.
What will your contribution be?
Kevin Kline.
How will history remember you?
The Emperor's Club.
How can we be so
different?
Your teacher gave you a really hard book this time.
Why is he acting like a retard? He is. You're not like other daddies.
I'm sorry.
Daddy, I'm lucky. Nobody else's daddy ever comes to the park.
No one doubts that you love your daughter.
These shoes light up.
But your intellectual capacity is around that of a 7-year-old.
Do we get a balloon with these?
All of us? Or just her?
Our concern is what happens when Lucy turns 8.
I find it is not in the best interest of the child to remain in the home, and I order her detained.
Why isn't Lucy going home with me?
It's time that you get your own lawyer.
This is one of the best ads I've seen in the Yellow Pages. You're my lawyer!
Right, I'm your lawyer.
Okay.
We have a lot to go over, and I have 5 minutes.
Bring me go.
You're going much faster than everybody else.
Is she going to help us?
Always set your dreams high, Lucy.
I don't think you realize what you're up against. You got to be firm on this. You have to fight for her.
You don't know what it's like when you try and you try and you try and you don't ever get there.
I can go at least another 9 rounds, but you got to let me in.
You think what they think. Sam can't take care of Lucy.
It doesn't matter what I think. It matters that we win.
It matters to me.
Isn't it true that you know you need much more than your daddy can give you?
All you need is love.
What makes you think you can raise a 7-year-old?
Every parent has those moments.
A 10-year-old?
Moments where the task is so unbelievably challenging.
A 13-year-old?
That you feel retarded.
She'll be 6 years more advanced than you.
I wouldn't want any daddy but you. Did you hear that? Why don't you write that down?
It's about patience.
I worry that I've gotten more out of this than you.
And it's about listening.
Daddy?
I'm here!
And it's about love.
I am Sam.
You're recording.
Hi, this is Sam!
It's an outgoing message, so I think you need to sound a little more outgoing.
Victor Turansky has discovered the perfect actress.
Who is Simone? We know so little about her.
You can't hide her forever. Simone appears only when I want her to appear.
She's beautiful. She's talented.
Why are we here?
She's virtually perfect.
The star is digitized.
Are you ever going to tell the truth about me?
I'm going to tell the truth about you after your next picture.
I've never really seen Simone up close. Have you?
I will be checking in a very special guest.
She must not be disturbed at any time for any reason whatsoever.
Is that you, Simone?
I'm right here, beside you.
I borrowed Victor's car. My God.
What do? Do you keep her locked in a box somewhere?
I love you! L.A.!
What happened when we dusted that whole hotel suite? What about the fingerprints?
Nothing.
This year
You're gonna get in a lot of trouble, Mr. Turansky.
Why do you have to bring that up?
comes a story about the illusion of reality.
The winner of Best Actress, Simone!
I want to thank my co-stars and the studio, of course. Thank you.
Why didn't she thank you?
Did she?
No.
And the lies that have a life of their own.
What's the matter, Victor? You look so sad.
Gonna be a little change in plans, Simone. See if they still love you after this. I swear, I made Simone.
Victor, she made you.
I'll destroy you.
From the creator of The Truman Show.
Don't you love me anymore?
She's indestructible.
Al Pacino. Simone.
Never stop believing!
My name is Warren R. Schmidt. I am 66 years old and recently retired. Helen and I have been married 42 years.
Don't dilly-dally.
Lately, I find myself asking the same question. Who is this old woman who lives in my house? But then there's Jeannie. She's our only. Recently, she got engaged. I think she could have done a heck of a lot better.
It's not a pyramid scheme. A lot of people think it's a pyramid scheme, but it's not.
People used to raise their eyebrows because I breastfed him until he was almost 5, and I say, well, you just look at the results.
My father didn't think so much of you at first.
Jeannie, I'm on my way out to see you.
You're coming now?
Don't tell me you couldn't use a little extra help with all those wedding arrangements.
Life is short, and I can't afford to waste another minute.
Do you have any pictures of your daughter in your wallet?
No, I might have one of George Washington.
Warren.
I hope I'm not intruding. As father of the groom, I'd like to welcome our guest.
Can't we just enjoy our food?
I just wanted to acknowledge that we're gathered together as a family for the very first time.
I know what I want, and I know what I've got to do.
What's up?
You're making a big mistake. I mean, look at these people.
All of a sudden, you're taking an interest in what I do?
I know we're all pretty small in the big scheme of things, and I suppose the most you can hope for is to make some kind of difference. But what kind of difference have I made?
Warren, what is the matter?
I'm okay.
It still seems pretty weird for this to be happening today. I have these left over from my hysterectomy. They've expired, but I think it's okay.
Mr. Schmidt will have a seat right there. All right? Mr. Schmidt? Mr. Schmidt?
Feels like there's no one left in the world that I can talk to.
Sometimes it's the people outside our world we confide in best.
So often we fail in that kind of love. The love that tells us to abandon our lives and plans, all for one brief touch of Venus.